Hello, and welcome to Shows to Astonish. I am your host, the Fat Mantis, and today I'm doing my review of the penultimate episodes of Season 1 of Raised by Wolves, Episode 8 and 9, only on HBO Max. Now, it starts off with a little bit of a zany face-off situation for our man Marcus. He's one of our main heroes, and he descends into utter madness. Once he started hacking off his nose, I'm like, this is a dream, and it certainly was. He's lost his proverbial marbles, and he's gonna learn the unfortunate lesson that the only permanence in life is impermanence, and he learns it in a really harsh way, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Now, Mother ends up going back to the Ark, and there is one last medical droid there. It goes by a very gentle, sweet name of Carl, and he seems like a good guy. I kind of hope he survives. I don't think that he has, but she has to siphon off android blood off of him, and in order to get enough, she actually ends up robbing all of his blood source, so he stops functioning. The way they play off each other, it's a great scene. So finally, we've got a confirmation of one of my theories. Now let's check the scoreboard. Theory about the Holy Ghost impregnating Mother, the Blessed Virgin, and she would have a hybrid human-android child. And that is confirmed. That's right. I got that right. I love tooting my own horn, so more good predictions coming your way. Obviously, there's no way we will ever confirm that it was an Immaculate Conception or that he represents the Holy Ghost, but I will say that did produce a child in some sort of metaphysical way, and it clears that the child is some sort of hybrid, as becoming pregnant has literally changed Mother into practically a wolf, because as wolves are notorious, they will do anything for survival, because they're just killing machines, and that's what she does. She actually starts siphoning blood off of humans and alien creatures in the name of her fetus, and she was actually tempted on robbing the blood source of pregnant Tempest, which was like a cool situation there. I'm liking the ghoulish nature of these last two episodes, especially with when Mother's jumpsuit is now covered in like red, nasty, dried blood. It's great imagery. The show, even though there are so many ways you can predict things in it, it continues to give us surprises and continuously is masterful in terms of its visual delivery. It's really amazing. And then we go into our guy Hunter. Now, when you're a minority and you're in a show like this, sometimes it's very hard because there aren't a lot of minorities, or there aren't a lot of minorities doing cool things. Now, we've got Father, and I love him. However, Father is constantly being emasculated by his superpowered wife, so that's kind of tough to be like really into a dude like that. But we've got Hunter, and Hunter's just a total SOB. I mean, what a little brat. He's a little traitor. He's a narc. He has all these horrible characteristics that nobody likes. In an age where we are rebelling against the richer end of society, the one black guy's got to be an aristocrat, right? Not good optics. But I will say he redeems himself by reprogramming Father, and that was just like a great moment. As a matter of fact, all the children slowly begin to rebel as they head out into the woods, and they are led none other by Sue, who is sick of her husband and his crazy God-loving ways. So she is basically joining Team Atheist. Team Atheist heads over to the mountains, and it looks like they're going to try to create a new base, and it looks like the host had been there already, and he'd set up these tarot cards. And as Otho says before his timely demise, that those tarot cards were used by the devil cults that once lurked on Earth but are now extinct. The way I see it is that on our Earth, the way things like astrology or tarot and other mysticism, things that once had true mystical significance in a religious aspect, are now kind of fun and games to the atheist or mainstream world. I'm thinking that's it, and therefore the tarot cards are probably belonged to an atheist who just uses them as just kind of, not a religious way, but just like fun storytelling ways. The tarot cards activate a vision in Mother, where there are dark priests surrounding what looks to be the dodecahedron that we found out in the desert, with some sort of new alien creature's head, either locked inside or hatching out of it, and it's spitting up android blood. I'm altering one of my past theories from before. I reserve the right to alter my predictions. My one about the host. This entire time, I believe that the psychic abilities messing with everyone and giving them strange visions, and even the voice of God in this storyline so far has been the host. That's right, the humanoid guy who has a mask on. He's rags over his, and I believe that he was a necromancer. And the reason why I believe he had psychic abilities is that a throwaway line that Hunter had early on when he was there. He said, there probably aren't even aliens on this world. Mother is a necromancer, and necromancers can make you see things. Now, this has never been revisited again. And, however, I would like to alter it because of the vision that Mother has when she sees these tarot cards. I believe that this creature is not only giant and actually exists in the giant dodecahedron, but it is also psychic. Not only that, I believe that it is a hybrid between android technology and the alien beasts who live on this current world. I believe that the followers of Soul, who now have been abandoned by Marcus and are directionless, are going to find this creature or hybrid monster in there, and they're going to follow it, believing it is a representation of Soul itself. It actually mimics Soul in that Mithras religion from the ancient Roman days. Their god Mithra, he was hatched out of a rock. So I believe this creature is going to eventually rip out of that rock. It's going to psychically command people, and the followers of Soul are going to follow him fanatically. That's what I believe we're in store for, especially for Season 2. So we also finally get the Tempest situation versus Otho. Now, this is a wonderful payoff. We knew this was where it's headed. It's for a while there. He's a blood bank dude, but I am loving that Tempest not only gets the kill on him, but we get to see how that helmet comes down and crushes his head. That was such a good payoff. I was super into it. Which comes to the final moments with our boy Marcus. Marcus, throughout the episode, has lost his mind. He's turned on his family, become physically abusive to his wife, been paranoid and scaring the crap out of his son, and basically leading his own people in circles and basically jeopardizing their entire lives. But in the end, everybody you know and love will leave you. They either are going to die on you or they're going to abandon you. In the words of my favorite musical, people leave you halfway through the woods. And usually you do not get a chance to say goodbye. That's the unfortunate thing. And our man Marcus experiences it full in, is as his madness abandons his family and friends and his followers as well, they abandon him. At that point, they become sick of him and they attack him. He could be killed. It is possible that he's choked on one of Mother's eyes. Now, I don't buy that for a second. I don't think they're pulling Game of Thrones. I believe he's going to be totally fine, and I think he's going to join Team Atheist. They might have him as a prisoner or a reluctant ally in the beginning, but I think that once he's back in there and he's away from the influence of the Mithraics, he is going to get his head together, and in Season 2 he's going to be full charge. Quite frankly, that actor and that performance has been too good, and really he has I wouldn't say he steals the show, but he is definitely a great draw to the show itself. But that's what it is. His followers abandoned him. His child abandoned him. Sue took off. He's an idiot. He messed up, and don't get me wrong, he's not blameless. He abandoned them too. And you know what? It all makes sense. This all checks in. This is life, man. You love people, and those people are going to abandon you. And in the end, he dies alone as he was born alone. And that's what we just need to deal with, man. There's no such thing as love. But that is all the time I have this week, folks. What do you think of my new theory about the creature inside the dodecahedron? Do you think Marcus is dead? Please let me know in the comments. Please let me know any other theories, and please let me know about any religious or mythological Easter eggs I have missed in the show, because I'm sure there's a million that are just flying over my head. And to be honest, I'm not knowledgeable enough about tarot cards and like mysticism like that to answer that. Really, UFOs are my thing, are my jam. So, but you know, if you're a new ager and you understand stuff about tarots, please let me know what's going on. Until next time, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Remember to keep tuning into Voice of the Fat Mantis for more Raised by Wolves analysis, more sci-fi shenanigans. Love you all. Ciao. For now.